Hi children, good morning all of you. Hope all are fine and safe at home. Today we are going to start our online class. Let me introduce first. I am Previda taking social science for you. Before starting our chapter children, I would like to introduce our textbook. I know everyone studied social science last year, but this year our textbook have some changes. Textbook divided into 3 parts: history, geography and political science. Okay children, today we are going to start geography first chapter, the earth in the solar system. Before discussing anything about our solar system and earth, first we will discuss about our universe. What is a universe? Our universe formed 15 billion years ago. That time nothing is there in our universe. No stars, no planets, nothing. Only hydrogen and a small amount of helium. Around 100 million years later only first star was formed out of hydrogen. So already I told no children, our universe have millions of galaxies and our universe is 93 billion light year in diameter. Now you have a doubt, what is a light year? Okay, we will discuss what is a light year. Light year is the distance at which light travel in a year. The distance at which light travel in a year is known as light year. The distance at which light travel in a year is known as light year. Actually children, it is the unit used to measure astronomical distance. I think you understood and got an idea about what is a light year. Okay, next we will discuss the next term. I already informed you children, our universe have millions of galaxies. Now we will discuss what is galaxy. A galaxy includes millions of stars and associated matters that form throughout our universe. Okay, galaxy include millions of stars and associated matters that form throughout our universe. There are 3 types of galaxy. Among this, spiral galaxy is the most common galaxy and our solar system is the part of a spiral galaxy. And our solar system is a part of a galaxy that is known as Milky Way galaxy or Akasha Ganga. Milky Way galaxy or Akasha Ganga. So once again children, I think you got an idea about galaxy. Next we will discuss about celestial bodies. What are celestial bodies? All the shining and non-shining objects in the sky are known as celestial bodies. All the shining and non-shining objects in the sky are known as celestial bodies. Celestial bodies are 2 types. Some celestial bodies emit light. These are 2 types. Some celestial bodies emit light. Some celestial bodies do not emit light. For example, celestial bodies which emit light, for example, stars. Celestial bodies which do not emit light, example, planets. So children, celestial bodies are those bodies which emit light. Some celestial bodies emit light, some do not emit lights. I think you got an idea about celestial bodies. Next we will discuss about stars. Children, did you observe the sky? I know everyone observed sky and you saw many stars in the sky. But do you know what is a star? Okay, I will tell. Stars are huge hot bodies of gases that have its own heat and light. Stars are huge bodies, huge and hot bodies of gases. That have its own heat and light. Stars are very big and far away from us. That is why we can see only tiny dot from the earth. So children, I think you got an idea about stars. Stars are huge hot bodies of gases that has its own heat and lights. Stars are different in color. Okay, blue stars are there, red stars are there, yellow stars are there. Color of the star denotes its temperature. For example, blue star have more temperature than other two stars. Then children, which is the hottest and brightest star that do you know? Sirius is the brightest star and Proxima Centauri is the closest star near to our solar system. So if anyone asks which is the brightest star, you will tell, no children, which is the brightest star? Sirius. Okay. So you got an idea about star. Children, next we are going to another term, constellation. Okay, before starting that term, children, this chapter we have to study many terms. So while I am taking time itself study each terms, then this chapter is very easy for you. Okay, next we will discuss about constellation. Children, I asked, you observed sky. Sometime we are observing sky, that time we can see different patterns formed by stars. Different patterns formed by a group of stars are known as constellation. Okay, different patterns formed by a group of stars are known as constellation. Different patterns formed by group of stars are known as constellation. For example, Ursa Major and Ursa Minor. This Ursa Major, also known as Big Dipper. And Ursa Minor, also known as Little Dipper. Okay children, I will explain this constellation with the help of a picture. Then you can understand it very easily. Can I run? Okay children, I am going to draw the picture of 7 stars. Just imagine these are 7 stars. Okay. And these 7 stars I am going to join with a line. I am going to draw it with a line for forming a pattern. Did you see any pattern children? This type of patterns formed by group of stars are known as constellation. And this pattern you look children, it is look like a dipper or spoon. It is an example for constellation. Okay. And this constellation known as different name as per mythology and in different country it is known as different name. For example, as per Hindu mythology, this Big Dipper or constellation that is known as 7 stars, 7 sages, 7 gods, Saptarishi. Sapta means 7 and Rishi means star. So, Saptarishi means 7 stars. Okay. And in Germany, it is known as wagon or car. In Germany, it is called wagon or car. And in USA, it is known as Big Dipper. So, this constellation known as different name in different countries and as per mythology. I think children, you got an idea about constellation. Now I know we discussed many concepts and terms, so I think you are get bored. Now can I tell a story for you? Okay, I will tell a story for you. Once there was a kingdom called Drupad. The king of Drupad had two wives. First wife is a very kind lady. Second wife is very beautiful, but she is very selfish and jealousy. Both gave birth to one son. First wife gave birth to Dhruva. Second wife gave birth to Uttama. As we all know, after the death of father, who will become the next ruler? Elder son. But the younger wife always want his son as the next ruler. So she made many incidents to make her son is the best. One day, Uttama and Dhruva both were playing. That time, Uttama kicked Dhruva. Dhruva fell down and he started crying. That time, he saw his father was coming. Then Dhruva decided to run towards his father. That time, Uttama told, no, you don't go. Father don't love you. Father love me very much. If you want your father's love, just go and pray to the God. Hearing this, Dhruva became very sad and he cried louder and he ran towards his mother and he told to his mother whatever the incident happened. Hearing this, mother also became very sad, but she didn't tell anything. She just told what your younger brother told. That is correct, my dear son. If you want your father's love, just go and pray to the God and make yourself a better position in your father's heart. That day, Dhruva took a strong decision. Next day, he decided to go jungle and whatever he want, food, water, whatever he want, he carried with him and he started his journey. On the way, many people came and told Dhruva, Dhruva, you don't go, you have to face many difficulties in forest because you are only a small boy, only a 5 years old boy. So whatever people told, he didn't listen anything. He had a strong determination and he decided to go and he reached jungle and he found a fine place in jungle and he started his prayer. Prayer means deep meditation. Whatever happening in the surrounding, Dhruva didn't hear anything and many days passed. Some rulers who lived in the neighboring area heard about Dhruva and they feared that if Dhruva will get more power, sometime Dhruva will attack their kingdom. And so they decided to disturb Dhruva and they made the sound of monsters, wild animals. Sometimes they made the sound of Dhruva's mother and called Dhruva, oh my dear son, please return to our home. I am terribly missing you. Whatever heard, Dhruva didn't hear anything. He was in deep meditation. He didn't see whatever happening in the surrounding and didn't hear any sound. After that, many days passed. He continued his meditation and that time some saints that lived in the jungle, 7 saints who lived in the jungle, they heard about Dhruva and they want to know who is that person have this much willpower and strong determination. So they decided to meet Dhruva and they came to jungle and they saw Dhruva. They were surprised. It is only a small boy, only 5 years old boy. So they decided to protect Dhruva and they surrounded Dhruva and they started protecting Dhruva. Days passed. One day, God came in front of Dhruva and asked, oh my dear son, please wake up, I am in front of you. Dhruva opened his eyes and he saw the God. He was very happy. Actually children, he was happy but he forgot why he started his prayer. God asked, my dear son, what do you want? That time Dhruva told, I don't want anything. I just want to live throughout this life in your memories. God became very happy and God blessed him and went away. That time God decided in his mind, I will give a better place to Dhruva in his kingdom. And Dhruva returned to his kingdom. After some days later, Dhruva returned to his kingdom. His father, mother, younger brother, everyone loved Dhruva. And Dhruva ruled Dhruva for many years. After that, I told no children, God took a decision in his mind. He will make a better position to Dhruva in his kingdom. What God did, you know? God made Dhruva as a star and placed it in the sky, a place that is far away from earth, a place that is free from evils and jealousy. And that star later known as Dhruva star. And I already told no children, in the forest, Dhruva was protected by 7 saints, and these 7 saints also changed into 7 stars, and they were known as Sapta Rishis. And these 7 stars always protect this Dhruva star. Dhruva star later known as pole star. Pole star indicate north direction. So children, this is one question in your book. Pole star indicate which direction? North direction. Actually children, this pole star is bigger than our sun. I think you enjoyed my story. Can I take next topic? Okay. Our next topic is solar system. Okay children, there are 2 theories about solar system. Geocentric theory and heliocentric theory. The first theory is the ancient theory about solar system. As per this theory, Earth is in center, Moon, Sun, all other planets revolving around Earth. Okay, Moon, Sun, all other planets are revolving around the Earth. That is known as geocentric theory. This theory put forwarded by Ptolemy and 2 scholars, Ptolemy and Aristotle. Ptolemy and Aristotle. Actually children, P is silent, you can pronounce it Ptolemy. Ptolemy and Aristotle. That is geocentric theory. Actually it is an ancient theory. Okay. After this, during 16th century, Nicolaus Copernicus introduced a new model of solar system. In that model, Sun is stationary, Sun is center, Moon, Earth and all other planets are revolving around the Sun. Okay, as per new theory, Sun is stationary, Moon, Earth and all other planets are revolving around the Sun. Okay children, these are the 2 main theories about our solar system. I think children, today whatever concept we discussed, you studied it and you got an idea about every concept. Anyway children, I think you understood the chapter. Okay, then now I would like to give some home assignment for you. All of you buy a 200-page notebook for social science and write neatly children, write heading everything, the earth in the solar system, everything. Now I will give some questions to you. All of you take your notebook and write it. If notebook is not there, now take a rough note and write it. Later you can copy it. Okay, the first question, what is a light year? Second question, what is a celestial body? Give 2 examples. Third question, what is the difference between a galaxy and a constellation? Fourth question, who gave heliocentric theory of the solar system? Last question, who was the first to suggest the earth moved around the sun? These are the important questions children. Study the textbook. If you have textbook, read it properly. After that, make a short note and write it and study it properly. I think all of you understood and got an idea about this chapter. Okay, thank you. We will meet again in next class. Okay, all the best.